So tomorrow, Joanna, is it Joanna or, okay, you're going to student teach. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I am. I'm a bit nervous though because I know that English is not my native language and I know that I'm making mistakes, so I'm kind of nervous because of that. And then I know that the teachers I met, they are really great teachers, so it's kind of like feeling like having big footprints to fill, kind of. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm just preparing so that I feel comfortable doing it. And yeah, I'm doing Romeo and Juliet, so.
Oh, good. And for whose class?
It's for Mr. Steed's class.
Okay.
So it's a freshman class, freshman honor class, and then second period is a regular freshman class.
Okay. You know what I'm picking up is not a German accent. It's more English.
Yeah, I've been working in England. I've been doing an internship in England, then I went to Australia for studying. So
okay.
I guess it's kind of mixed up.
You bet it is. A couple. Whoop. Oh, I did the wrong way. Okay, hold on. This is the Acton Women's Club Spring Rummage Sale. And already they've gotten rid of so many things. Okay, here's Tina writing up a sale right there.
three different agenda items, and I want to kind of pool them all together and talk to you a little bit about the previous ones, just to make sure that you know where we're at. So we have several different agenda items that we passed last week and this week, whether they're DSA inspectors, implant inspectors, etc. I'll talk about it when we get to those. But I wanted to kind of give you an idea of where we were in terms of budget. The bio piece, the biology monitoring, it was over. On DSA implant welding, and it was under, meaning under budget, and meaning what we calculated. The total calculation was exactly a little bit over, a little bit under on a couple of these. And then implant inspection, the net was basically a zero. So right now, again, what we were trying to do, and we're still actually well under our budget projection. so that we can afford the facade that we presented at the previous meeting. And as we get closer, we start to break around, and whether or not we use those contingencies that have been built in there, we'll be able to tell you whether or not we can go ahead with that. However, we are moving forward with the engineering of it. We will build the footings, we'll take care of everything in preparation for it. There may be some additional cost if we don't go with it, only because of roofing and different structures that may need to be built to kind of button it up until we can afford part two. But it is being engineered right now, and everything should be a go on that particular piece. Any questions on that? I just want to give you a brief update. I mean, these guys are going fast. I'm really impressed with them so far. They're doing a fantastic job. Yeah, I mean, we're indeed, you know, everything's being engineered right away. One of the things I think is fantastic about them, if you remember right, we had budgeted for the pre-service construction agreement. They used $9,000. So, you know, they weren't in it in that piece. Now, yes, obviously they're going to be making a profit on this particular job, but they've been very, very generous and very responsive in terms of that, quite frequently. Mike.
Well, I do, because I actually,
yeah, please.
With all the things you bring forward, I just put the actuals in over the budget projection. So I know the inspector of record was budgeted at 185, and they came in last time on 313 and 176. I'm just trying to line them up correctly when I go astray. The in-plant inspector is shown at 50, and I think that's what you are bringing forward tonight.
That's correct.
55.2.
Yeah.
The biologist is over, as you said.
Yes.
Then I'm a little lost. What you're also bringing tonight, the DSA inspector for 34 and a half. What line is that go against?
That's probably under special inspections because it's the welds. And so there's an implant welding inspector. Because of the steel that's involved in the particular buildings, each of the buildings have to have the welds inspected.
That's standard.
And it may be
I'm
under
not
a
saying
special
it's not, I'm just looking
inspection.
for the special
There
inspection.
should be a line item for
There
special.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right. And then lastly, and you told me last week, but my notes weren't good enough.
Well, that's okay.
Earth Systems came in at 75, and which line was that under?
That would be under,
Every week.
It's towards the bottom.
I can't remember, but it doesn't say Earth Systems.
I
It's
know.
because it's, they also do special inspections, but there's also soils reports, different things that are required. Mike, I can't remember, I thought I had given it to you last week. I can't honestly remember, but I can look it up and get it back
Yeah,
to you.
maybe just shoot me an email.
Okay. Absolutely. Okay, so that, as far as the construction piece goes, I wanted to also kind of, it's connected in some ways, indirectly, but potentially directly, is I'm also, if you remember, we had talked a lot about this developer fee study. We do have RFPs on the street right now, which are requests for proposals. We have 5 different companies that we've solicited a proposal from. We have 2 of them back already. I've met with a couple different companies and talked about what that might be. I may bring the successful candidate back to talk to you. There are specific parameters we're going to need to talk about in order to design the study. Level 1, 2, and 3, and what you're looking for, what you want as a board. And so, again, I just wanted to let you know that's in process, and whether or not we're even eligible to establish different levels and things. So until I can get that the developer fee proposal on the table, I really won't know. But I should have some additional information. The fee proposals go through the end of the month, and then we'll sit down and vet each one of those and bring back to you a process, a protocol for you to follow, and then we can have that discussion and give direction moving forward.
Now, SAB allocates money on every other year of rotations. Are we within an allocation year?
I believe so, but it depends on when you do the study, and from what I understand, it depends. There's several different criteria, Mark, but the reason why I say that is because we just got recertified, and the SAB did put us on the list as on the unfunded list, indicating that we were in an allocation. So, but I did talk to CFW as well, and he wasn't sure. So I've heard both, to be honest with you, is why I'm a little uncertain.
Okay, yeah, I would hate to do a study and have it be outdated.
Well, and that's part of the criteria, is we go through the RFP and we interview them. We're going to interview all the candidates that submit a proposal, and those are some of the questions we're going to ask. Even if we do a study, is it legitimate and eligible to stick?
Yeah, I'd be interested to see if we can qualify for level 2 since we passed the bond.
Well, CFW thought you might be able to even go to level 3.
Really?
Yeah. But hey, that's something you're going to have to decide, and that's, it's significant, as you know.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll talk about that when the time comes.
We had passed 8.1, but our AATA president wasn't here. I now see him in the room. Did you have anything, Tim?
No, just, sorry for the late arrival. I just wanted to thank Dr. Woodard. We had a spirited conversation.